Well, it's been a while since episode 2, and we've definitely missed a few things along the way, but I'm going to take you right to August 2018 for episode 3. My name's Miles Arnell, and this is my journey.
And you got a dope style too. Like when we were booking the show, we were like trying to figure out who we want to open the show. Best way to describe Miles Arnell, hopefully he doesn't get offended by this. He's like a cross between Bruno Mars and Robin Thicke. Would that be disrespectful, or would that be like, oh wow, that's an honor?
I am honored.
Talk about an honor. I was being interviewed by Kobe on an iHeart radio station, opening up for Nelly the next day. I mean, what a surreal experience. And I mean, this is what we dream about. This is what we as artists visualize and work so hard for. And here it was happening. It was amazing. And it was just so cool sharing in the excitement for the show, which was just a day away.
Miles, it's your show, man. You want to kick off the countdown? I think you may know this next song.
I think I might. Louisville.
I can feel it in the night.
It really is an incredible experience hearing your song play on the radio, especially when you're in the actual radio station as it's happening. It was even better that this was followed by a studio session that evening.
'Cause I thought you were the one I want. I don't want you what I love. Want and love is what I do. Loving you, trying to love you.
In the rap, but I swear, just be something about the trap.
Exactly what you see in this video right here is what we did until about 6 a.m., which was great. Just got together, shared a vibe musically, and had a great time all night. But the show was the next day. What's up, IG? We just got done with sound check here. This is gonna fill up with people in about 2 hours. Feeling so excited, guys. Feeling so excited. Then it was off to the green room.
You know, you'll see people come in for 10 minutes and sit down.
Yep.
I'll have some sandwiches.
Oh, man. How you doing?
I don't know.
You don't want to see them.
On my ends now,
I bet you can tell the sound guy before we're going on. It's like so much.
But you know, let's just get so spontaneous with it. As long as there's energy behind our movement and our presence.
You know, do every Nelly hit
Together.
Both of y'all do every Nelly.
Shake your tail, fat.
Yeah, I thought about getting a band then when you come out.
Find me.
There's gonna be like, I'm gonna be playing for 15 minutes before he goes on, and then
I was going to tape it to the
somebody
ground
can
right
just
now.
run up and
I can see it right now.
Are you up north? Like, yeah.
We can do it. What's up, girl?
that little run. You hop in there, did like 2 takes, he hopped in there,
If one of you does that during your freestyle, I'm going to drop the stick.
As the hours passed us by in the green room while we were preparing and talking it over, getting pumped up, little did we know what was going on outside and that hundreds and soon to be thousands of people were pouring in. People sometimes ask me what it feels like in the minutes or hours before a performance, and honestly, I can't describe it except that it's every emotion at once combined, and somehow it still feels so good. And then you hear that crowd roar.
Make some noise. He's from the city. Right here. I go by the name of B-Sim. Better throw your hand in because you don't want these cars. You don't want these cars.
After supporting B-Sim, we had to make our way back to the green room for one last pep talk. It was almost 8:30, and that means showtime.
Miles Arnell on 3? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Miles Arnell!
Let's go, baby.
Fred Pratt. We ruined the whole moment.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Miles Arnell. B-Sim's Nelly. Let him know.
Girl, you
know, I was in Louisville, so it was about that time I got into my Muhammad Ali mindset, all ready for battle, but not before we had a little fun. All I could think about at that time was the last month and a half preparing for the show and thinking about how we put it together, all the practices down at Double Up Dance Studio with Paul and Brian Herman, coming up with the choreography, coming up with the spirit of the show, and coming up with how we wanted to present the show to everybody and what kind of show we wanted to put on. It was just such an awesome and fun experience with these guys, and it was insane, absolutely insane, to finally, after all that hard work, arrive at the day where it was coming to fruition. Here it was, you know, no more practice, no more rehearsal. It was showtime.
If we let the days pass us by, we might get to too much talking. To my right, Mr. Paulbherman. Remember that on me.
I got completely lost in the moment. The set seemed to go so fast yet so slow. It was an eternity, yet it was a second. It was vivid, yet it was a blur. After a while, I started to feel like I was one with the crowd, and it all led up to the special moment that we shared.
All right, guys. Now we're gonna do this one last time. Gotta give it everything you got. Come on, give it everything you got. Make some noise. Give it everything you got. Come on. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. You so fucking precious when you smile.
And just like that, it was over. Like a flash of lightning, it came and it went. The moment and the moments following with the fans and the crowds was electric, pure electric. I couldn't help but thinking that this is what it really meant to feel alive. Not to mention, it was time for Nelly. All in all, it was a life-changing night, a pivotal moment for me personally and professionally. It was a great time, and I love the people and culture of Louisville. I'm grateful for how things worked out. Until next time, I'm Miles Arnell. This is my journey.
Something words could never